Hi guys, welcome back to Home vs. House. I'm Lisa, and in today's video I'm going to share some DIY projects that I did in my dining room space. So I hope you enjoy this video, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Guys, so this is my dining room space. So I'm going to give you a walkthrough and point out some of the DIY projects done in this space. So if we start over here with my rosemary plant, I have it sitting in a metal vase that I drill some holes at the bottom, and I have it sitting in an old plate. And if we move over here to this wall, my gather sign I got from Hobby Lobby about 2 years ago on clearance, and it was originally like a raw galvanized that I just used some chalk paint and painted it over. And then over here is my eat sign. I got this sign from Family Dollar around the same time I got my gather sign. This sign was originally a dark brown, and I just used some of that same chalk paint and painted it over. And if we move over here to my dining room table, this tablecloth, I use fabric that I picked up at the scrap fabric section of my local thrift store. And I paid for this piece of fabric, I paid $1. And I just used my sewing machine and sewed the edges. And then if we move over to my cloth napkins, so I sewed these cloth napkins using scrap fabric that I had on hand. They were like pieces of a piece of linen fabric that I had, and I just cut it in 6 pieces, and I sewed these cloth napkins. And I like to use those in my formal table setting. And then these chargers, so I got those at Dollar Tree, and they were originally red, but I already had a set of red, and so I wanted some navy blue, and I had some navy blue paint that I picked up from Walmart, the craft section of Walmart, and so I just used some primer first on the red, the original red paint, and then I used the navy blue on the top, and I hand painted those. So then if we come over here to these wooden candle holders, they were just the raw wood when I bought them, and those were thrifted. And then I just used some of that same chalk paint and painted those over. And then if we come over to these my metal dining room chairs, I picked those up recently, actually, the day after Christmas at my local Habitat for Humanity restore. And for this set of 4, I paid $26 for them. And then I went to Hobby Lobby and got some upholstery fabric, and for like 2 yards with a 40% discount, I paid about $6. Then I already had like the batten, I think it's called, the inside piece. I already had those from a past project that I did. So I used those, and I reupholstered those, my chairs. And then for the metal frame, I am planning on spray painting those the same neutral, like off-white color that it is now. I want to do those probably around the springtime when the weather gets warmer. There's a couple of rust spots on it that I want to use the spray paint to cover over, but that's going to be a future project. But for now, it works really nice. And then if we come over to this corner shelf, I have some other set of charger sitting at the bottom. I have like a peach color ones that I also hand painted. Those were originally maybe silver or red, and they're Dollar Tree chargers that I just painted over this color so I could use in my like fall table setting. And then my aloe vera plant, I use this plant weekly, just in my skincare and hair care routine. And maybe I'll do a future video on how I use my aloe plant for that. But if we come over here to this display cabinet, I have another set of cloth napkins sitting there. The ones I have on the table is like an off-white color. These sets are just white, and I like to use those in my table setting as well. So I typically have like Sunday lunch with my family, and I like to do a formal table setting using my cloth napkins, and so for those. And then at the top, I have another burlap person that I did. It was a DIY project, craft project that I did a few weeks ago. So I have her sitting up here. And then I have this metal vase that was originally like an indigo blue color, and I used some of that chalk paint to paint it over. So guys, this is it for the DIY done in my dining room. I was going to mention though that for my thumbnail, the tablecloth that I have in my table setting, I also sewed those from scrap fabric that I picked up at the craft section of my local thrift store. And I used that tablecloth in like my fall and like Christmas table setting. So I just wanted to mention that. Well guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you were inspired to do something fabulous with your dining room area, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.